Yo, 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 what's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the podcast, Richmond Creators and Small Businesses. This is your host, Crystal and we're here again for another great interview tonight. We got two great people that I think you guys will be excited and definitely want to hear from. We have some great artists here with a great album that just dropped called Doomesday. Crystal Dooms will be in the building. And we have Shannon RAVARE here, entertainment manager and author a brand new book. It's not over. Let's go. Shannon, how you doing? Crystal, how you doing?
How you doing, my brother? What's going on?
Great to have you guys here with me, man. Great to have you guys. I'm pleased and glad to have y'all, man. I'm glad y'all could join me. Like I say, I was telling you in the briefing before we started, Crystal, I love your album, man. And I think the people would definitely need to know who you are. Definitely need to know who you are, need to follow you and get in touch with you and in their hands on as much music as they can to keep inspiring you to giving us what you got. Because you got something in the bag and man, and it's been needed in the game for a long time.
Oh yeah, I appreciate that, brother. I'm just trying to give back. That's all.
Yeah, definitely, man. And you're doing that. So right now you out on working right now. Where you at?
I'm in California. I just came from Detroit. Recently doing some work out there with my boy Tommy Global. Shout out, uh, Tommy Global out of Detroit, and Marty Fisher. I was doing some talking with PBS Detroit TV out there
Okay.
about just a little bit of investing and doing some and some extra work for me on the side, helping me out with broadcasting a couple things. Now I'm
Yes.
back in Cali. Trying to head down to LA next week.
Okay. Are you are you based in Cali or are you in Louisiana?
I'm based out of Cali right now.
Okay, cool. Nice. Cali, blessed to have you out there, then, man. I know you are definitely making some changes in the music scene out that way.
Right.
And how you doing, Shannon?
I'm doing fine, blessed, brothers.
Man, glad to have you here, man. Glad to have you here.
What's going on, Shannon? Shout out the man.
What's going
Yes,
on,
sir.
Miss Dooms?
And appreciate you for introducing me to Miss Dooms, man. I would never have known who she was if it wasn't for you and you reaching out and and definitely sharing and supporting her, man. So, I'm definitely glad I was able to meet you in order to find out who she was.
And that's what it should be about. We should be able to network with one another, to be able to give our sources out, to spread it up on the world. Because if we keep a closed mouth, no one will know what we got going on. So
Definitely.
it was an honor to sit there and follow you and watch your work. And then I thought it was something that could help us do what, to benefit us down the line.
Yeah, for sure. So Crystal, tell me a little bit about yourself, man. Where you from, and and what inspired you to get going in the music scene.
I'm from Lafayette, Louisiana. I was raised out there. I also got a family out there in New Orleans as well. So
Okay.
I grew up there too. And my both sides of my family, my mom and my dad, were musicians, and it really wasn't hard to choose. You know what I'm saying?
Was that something that being that you had a family of musicians that it was just rubbing off on you every day?
Right, because my father was gospel and my mom was reggae, so
Okay.
I kind of got the best of both worlds.
Okay. Cool.
With listening to what I wanted to listen to. So you know,
So did you know that possibly when you got older you wanted to pursue music?
maybe right, not really saying right, maybe, but
Okay.
I was when I got introduced to the idea, I went into the contest with Flex. Shout out Flex out of Lafayette, Louisiana. I
Shout
got
out to
inspired to try it out, follow my dream, and not don't care what the world thinks, just put it out there. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And this show here is we're based on. I try to focus on people who are creative. Creativity was the premise for me creating this show. And being that you're a creator, You just created this great album called Doomsday. Can you
Right.
give me some insight and the people some insight about what uh, inspired you to drop some of this Doomsday and name it that
Right. Right. Well, Doomsday is it's an album of my life. It's from my beginning, I feel, to my end. A lot
okay,
of people when they first hear this come on, Bad for Me is a song that expressed a time where I did what I wanted to do, and lived my life the way I wanted to, and didn't care what a lot of people thought.
right,
And they it transitioned me to
hmm,
change. That's how I wrote Change.
okay,
And Old School, I thought about how life was back then when people cared about having a family and raising kids. And
right,
that's why I said I think of you when I listen to that Old School. You know what I'm saying?
hmm,
Um,
hmm,
I went through love already, and I went through battle with having my heart broken. So of
right.
course that's on there as well. Um,
Yeah,
my
because
battle with
you got some dope, some deep tracks
yeah,
uh
yeah,
the what is it, Miss Pitiful,
wow, yeah,
the Miss Pitiful. That when I heard that song, I was like, man, like okay, she ain't
yeah.
scared to go there.
Nah, because I battle with PTSD from the military.
Okay.
So I went through depression, I went through those nights where I couldn't sleep. I struggle with that till
Hmm.
this day. So I just wanted to let people know it's okay to say that you sad sometimes. You're not gonna be happy all the time.
Right, right. And
That's
that's
kind
and
of
that's
my idea about that.
and that's true. That's true. I definitely believe that a lot of people deal with different mental disabilities or handicaps, and they're
Right,
ashamed of them, or they really don't know how they don't express themselves. You know what I mean? And I think
right.
that it can be a beautiful thing when you know how to express yourself through what it is that you're dealing with.
Hmm.
Definitely.
Of course.
I definitely believe that's a beautiful thing. So, uh, going back to the music and you growing up, how was it, being that, we talked about you playing basketball, but the people don't know, we talked about it beforehand, but the people don't know that you was a basketball player as well. And,
Right, right.
how was
There's
it
there's only
in the military and the military?
right, right. There's
So
only two greats in the world, brother. Do you know who they are?
you and Jordan,
No, I'm both of them.
you
But
both of
I'm gonna
them.
continue now. I'm gonna
Okay.
continue. I'm gonna
Okay,
continue.
definitely.
But no, I played high school basketball for a year, but I was one of them cats that struggled in school.
Okay.
I can be honest about that. I struggled in school, and I didn't know the benefits of
Would you struggle like behavior wise or like, like educational wise?
both, both.
Okay. Okay.
And I thought, uh, going to the military, I thought that was it. I thought that I could have just tagged onto that and forgot about college. I didn't need college, and when I went there, they told me a lot, and I decided after that I was gonna go back. I got a basketball scholarship when I was 26 years old,
Yeah.
and went back to college at 26 and ran them out on my little JUCO. But
Yeah.
I did really well. That's where I found out that's the time where I started music, right then and there.
Okay, yeah. I got
2015.
I got on the screen. Fun fact that you played college ball. You had a average 52% field goal rate, and
Uh-uh.
he had 40
Can't
rebounds in
miss.
one season. That was at one school.
Can't miss. Okay.
Yeah, and I said she had a lot of fouls though one season. I said
Don't
I'm gonna
talk
get
to me.
her.
That must have been the old lady days. Now
Yeah,
that's
that
all.
was the old lady days. That was the old lady days. But definitely, man, cool, man. So, um, old school, man. Tell us about old school.
Man, that's actually, I had a first love once. Everybody always has that, but and old school is a song where um At a time, I thought that I could have. I thought I knew better. I didn't,
Okay.
and now I see what I was missing when I see the relationship these days, and I see what my mom was talking about, my father was talking about, and you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, my grandmother, and it's hard to watch that these days and look at how we, portraying ourselves as black people in itself. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. And I think you pay great homage. You know what I mean, to musicians in the past, and
Oh
some
yeah,
that's not that's not with us anymore. And it was just you don't get that kind of music anymore. It's not a lot of music with substance. You got a great touch of jazz as well. With
right, right, right,
the way you sing, and it's refreshing. It took me back to it. I was like, man, I ain't had nothing that refreshing since like Lauryn Hill. You know,
right.
Open your mind.
yeah, it just it's it just made you could relax to it. You know what I mean?
Trying to
And
be a
so
little different. Trying to be a little different.
yeah, and so how is it that you got such a eccentric style?
Man, I'm telling you, my father, he loved gospel, and I love God too. I love God. I forgot. God forgive me for not saying that sooner. I love God first of all, and my father, he loved God and sung gospel all the time. And my mother, she sung reggae and Sade
Okay,
all the time. It was always smooth, and reggae was always such a vibe. And my father taught me how to hold a note. You know what
okay,
I'm saying?
okay,
That choir for him must have been something, but he taught me how to hold a note. And my
yeah.
Aunt Jerry, my Aunt Lupe, they all sang. So
That's
my cousins, everybody.
that's like you got because we got the bad for me, hands in the air. You know what I mean? This sound just like dance hall music or something.
Right, you gotta switch it up. I feel like
Yeah, and,
this
and,
next
and
album gonna be something too. I'm gonna switch it up. I think I'm gonna put a lot more poetry in this next one. So I
okay,
hope people are ready for that.
and I always tell people one thing about artists from Louisiana. It don't matter what part of Louisiana because you have the Appalachians, you got Baton Rouge, you got Shreveport, you got uh, New Orleans, you got all these different cities in Louisiana, and I mean the talent goes far and amongst and all the artists that come out of there. It's like you
Right.
know y'all just have a different way of saying what you want to say. It's like a pride in saying it, it's not a shameful, it's not like you can hear the pain through the music, but it's like you're not afraid to say it and you're not afraid to take risk, and you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Do you think some of that being from Louisiana that will have also inspired some of your music as well?
Uh, yeah. I, I mean, you can say that. You can say that, but I grew up in a home. My mother, she protected me.
Yeah.
I grew up in a home. My father, he was a good father. You know,
Hmm.
I can't blame and say I had some, I don't know, rough and
Yeah.
tough life, but I had just enough to be okay, I guess. You know what I'm saying? So I guess
Oh,
that did mold me to really cherish the things that are little instead of them material things. Because I'll tell people in a second, I don't need your money. You could give me your prayers before you do that.
yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
true that. So now you traveling all over. You dropping hot music for the people now. You really making a name in the industry. On definitely on a lot of levels. What's some of the goals that you have that you created, or some of the vision you have for what you want to do next with music, and some of the people you interested in working with, or that you may be working with?
I'm trying to get to Atlanta, which is gonna be
Okay.
a big stop for me because I got a couple artists that I'm gonna be working with over there. Um, I'm not allowed to say now, but I'm
Okay.
gonna be having
Yes.
some on my next album, and they're gonna
Nice.
be doing
Nice.
games, so I'm pretty excited about that. Also, I know definitely I'm trying to get into directing. I
Okay.
got a couple of short films that I've been working on as far as writing,
Uh-huh.
but not trying to bring it in right now. I'm gonna use it as my visuals for my music videos. So I'll try
Okay. Have you ever
put
written
my art into
anything
that
like?
too and have y'all see what's on my.
Have you ever written anything and produced it
Uh,
before?
as far as shot a video for myself.
Video, play, short play, anything like that, short film.
Okay, well, I tried to shoot one video. It's on my Instagram. You can check it out. CHRYSTAL_DOOMES. Um, that's on Instagram. But I it's called Caroline. I tried to shoot a video. And accomplished it. It's on there. I shot it. It's good.
Nice,
But that's the only one I've tried to produce. But as far as putting together a film, not yet. But I do have some good some good projects lined up. So
nice. And how did you and Shannon meet?
man, Shannon heard about one of my shows at the Laughapalooza, and
Okay.
through one of his guys, shout out Scope Money, out of Lafayette, um, and got in touch with me, told me how good he my music was. He really liked my music. Now he said I don't really have a vibe like that about a lot of people. He
Hmm.
said, but you sound totally different. Got some real mad vibe and poetry. And we sat up there, we spoke for a long time, saying a couple hours about it. And
Okay.
4 hours.
yeah, a couple hours about it. And sat up there and brainstorm about ideas of how I can get better. You know what I'm saying? And how we could work together as a team to get there. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Nice, nice, nice. That's what's up. Shout out to him. Shout out to him. And Shannon, tell me a little about yourself, man, and where you from, man.
My name is Shannon RAVARE. I'm from Marksville, Louisiana. Reside most of my life in Lafayette, Louisiana, and now currently in Houston, Texas. But
Okay. Definitely, definitely. So you are author, you're entertainment manager, you and a self-proclaimed extremist.
yes, sir.
I
Yes,
seen a video you skydiving,
yes, sir.
Mm-mm.
and man, that's something I've been wanting to do for the longest, man. What has uh inspired you, in wake of your accident when you was 19 to be able to stay as strong mentally and physically, and then take on the thing that you've been taking on.
Well, I think you kind of answered the question for me. It was from my accident
Okay.
because the moment I opened my eyes and realized that the Lord left me here, I started going on my journey to figure out what was my purpose.
Yeah.
That my accident was very bad, and I've seen people die from less. And
Yes.
what I experienced through that accident, it was a horrible accident, and I overcame it. So
Right.
God has a purpose for me. He has a plan for me, and that's when I started experimenting and started continuing to live my life. I got in a motorcycle accident, then I bought a motorcycle.
Then you bought a motorcycle after the accident.
I bought another motorcycle after my accident because
Wow.
just like the title of my book, it's not over.
Yeah.
If it was supposed to have been over, it would have been over for me Halloween Day 2002.
Yes.
So I don't live my life in fear or trying to sit there and regulate what I should do or what I couldn't do. I'm gonna push myself to the limit with everything I do, and that's
Yeah.
how I motivate other people with disabilities. I have to lead by example. If I
Yeah.
can't show, I can tell you something, but I can't show you, then how are you gonna believe what I'm telling you?
True that. True
So
that.
I lead by example to other people, and when they see my visuals, they see my work, they see the things I have accomplished, what I'm trying to accomplish, and what I'm doing, it motivates them, and that's my whole
Yeah.
journey right there, to motivate the unmotivated.
Yeah. And that goes back to you, Crystal, as
Yeah.
far as like he was saying, and I know in the music industry is you're gonna face, I mean, you probably already have faced dozens of challenges, and you're gonna face a lot of challenges to come. What do you think has prepared you for that, and what will help you to overcome it when you do come to those in the future?
Um, to to be honest with you, watching a lot of these cats before me in the industry go up there and do things, it kind of you can see what not to do. Some things are
Right.
obvious. You know what I'm saying? As far as something I've learned so far is that I need knowledge, that I need to know,
Oh snap!
around me,
Where you go?
and at the same time, as far as knowing my management, where I'm at in
Hmm.
that place, and what my team is doing, what's helping me. I mean, I'm already prepared. I got a lot of good minds around me.
Yeah,
Um,
and
I'm
it's
telling
great to
you,
keep a good
nothing that
circle.
I'm not ready for. I can say that.
Yeah, and it's important that you keep a good circle of people around you. You have great management team. How do you feel about like when artists say that they don't do stuff because they can't trust nobody. But you got to be able, in order to do business, to trust others. But you got to be able to educate yourself as well. Do how do
I,
you?
look, I can say this: I wouldn't be where I'm at now if I didn't trust Shannon. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a lot of things that he could have backdoored me on. Way back when, but he kept his word ever since. He hasn't lied to me yet. So,
Yeah.
um, with saying that, is more like it's not about really just giving your trust to somebody. It got to be somebody that's real. Shannon, like you said, a real somebody that's around you that's real. You need a good team. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? And Shannon, for me, I wouldn't be where I'm at without Shannon. I got my friend help me with wardrobe. I got a friend help me with photos, and I got a friend help me with beats, and help. I got a friend help showing me how to do guitar right now. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I need help.
That's
I
dope.
need
That's
help.
dope.
You can't do it alone. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. And I was telling somebody today. I said, man, you can't be afraid to ask for help. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
that's just showing the strength in you. Being that you're not afraid to ask for help, showing that you don't want to make a mistake. You know what I mean? Uh,
Right.
what do you?
Right.
How's your take on the industry and the music industry at the moment? Being that you're R&B artist, what's your take on R&B right now? Because
Um.
I think it's a open gate right now for the next R&B artist, female and male. And I think you lead the force. But what is your take
I
on it?
feel like I feel like there's no Bob Marley out there. Straight up. There's no Bob Marley out there for this generation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And Bob Marley's music was meant to heal. He didn't sell it because it was priceless. You know what I'm saying?
right.
He didn't want to sell it. Nobody, they know that now. He didn't want to sell his music at first. You know what I'm saying? His music was
Yeah,
peace. It was made to unite. He quoted
yeah,
Bible scriptures in his songs. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
People make it all about weed, but that's not what it's about.
yeah.
It's one thing to
See,
have that mind, but you got to be conscious too.
yeah. So you think that the game is ready for this?
Yeah, I think the game needs some love, man. That's that's all it's missing.
Yeah, I think they do.
It's
I think,
a fake
and,
love out there. That's why it ain't. You know what I'm saying? People offering their best assets before they could even give their mind out.
yeah, and I think that's what separates you as well. Your music. We said that you was in the military, but you used to make bombs. You know what I mean?
That's right.
You used to make bombs. How many other
That
singers
on the
used to
flame,
make
man.
bombs? I mean,
Right,
it can't no other singer say you used to make bombs for your experiences in life. You know what I mean?
right,
Yeah, the things that you had to overcome. You know what I mean? Just resonate through your music and words.
right.
And so, from my understanding, you wrote this whole album yourself.
Yes, entire album,
How was that
no
experience?
features. It felt good, and I felt like I accomplished something that I can truly say, you know, that's mine.
Yeah. How you feel about the love that you're getting right now?
Oh man, I love it. Praise God. That's all I keep telling myself. Praise God.
Yeah.
Praise God.
And
For real.
any upcoming shows, things you got coming up
I
soon?
mean, with COVID going on, got to think, you know, it's a lot of stuff that's shut down. I'm all the way out here in Cali.
Okay.
But I was thinking about putting together a live show to host on Facebook and do a live concert
That'd be
soon,
cool.
and do kind of like a little run through my album and see what's up
Yeah.
live.
Yeah, that would be real cool. You should, y'all,
I'm putting it together now.
y'all should think about that debate. That I'd love to see that. I definitely love to see that.
Heck
Uh,
yeah.
be a fan and definitely support as much as anything I can do as well. Now, how is it in Cali? Where you at, Shannon? Where you at? You in Houston right now?
Yeah, I'm in Houston. Yes.
Okay. And it's crazy out here, a little bit with the coronavirus pandemic. How is it in the state of things out there in California?
Yeah, man, everything's closed. It's a couple of places that you could ride around in the daytime, but you know, really it's really shut down. You know what I
Okay.
mean? So I duck in and out of a couple studios and come back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I'm just imagining for an artist, for me myself being, content creator, uh, trying to produce different shows and stuff like that, it's been a tough thing because a lot of things aren't open. I can't go a lot of places. I can't, book certain things and stuff like that. Uh, how is it for live artists? How is it for you being, a working artist, dealing with the times right now?
Well, what's the question?
That pretty much that I was saying for me myself being that I try to I create content. It's hard for me to get places to get things done sometimes, so I have to like be more creative as far as what I can do because it's all these locations closed down. I can't go where I would usually go shoot at, where I would usually host a show at or something like that. So
Right,
I kind of gotta figure it out and pop
right.
up,
Man, let me tell you.
pop up studios.
Let me tell you. This iPad is something else.
Yeah,
It do wonders. You know what I'm saying? If if I can make my beats here, I can create here. I can record. You know what I'm saying? I can do everything I need to do on this iPad. Luckily, you know, I got a couple studios I can go to where I can get stuff mastered at, but I could really do everything from my iPad if I have to, you know what I'm saying?
right.
Anything outlandish, because you're right. It's hard to get to some of those studios sometimes. It's hard for people to make the time because of COVID as it is right now, you know.
Yeah, definitely, man. Uh, I definitely appreciate you taking a second out of your day to
Man,
conversate with me.
anytime.
Yeah, for sure. We have to do this some more in the future. We have to do some more in the future. Shannon, just let the people know what you mean when you say you're taking this out of disabled.
A lot of people make excuses, and I want to say just people with disabilities, able-bodied people make excuses too. And my book
Mhm.
wasn't just for people with disabilities. It's because people that's able-bodied, they look at a situation that happened to them that's dramatic, and they give up.
Right.
And I'm just showing them that if I didn't give up with my situation, the status that I'm in, and the life that I am and I live right now, what's your excuse? So I take the this out of disabled because we're all able to do what we want to do, especially when you put God first.
True. And with some final words, Crystal, just let everybody know, man. I think this is one of the dopest albums that I've heard this
Yeah,
year from female artists.
yeah.
Let me say that again. I was gonna say this is the dopest album I've heard this year from a female artist. So that's for me, I'm a very critical judge of music.
All
So
right.
that's amazing, man. I'm
I'm
glad.
glad you like it, brother. I'm glad you like it.
Gonna,
Yeah, it's
gonna break
better
it
than
a little bit
yeah,
before we leave this.
it's better than what I had even expected. You know what I mean? Like I expected from what's the stuff I had heard on YouTube from a few years ago. I knew what you was bringing, but it's even better, doper than that. You know what I mean? So
All right.
definitely, I'm gonna be, supporting and letting a lot more people know about it. Now that it's up on our platforms, and would you like to let people know anything any last words for the people?
Yeah. I'm coming out. I'm coming out with an album soon. I'm working on something now.
Okay.
I will be putting together a live show that I'm gonna be hosting on Facebook real soon. Keep a lookout for that as well. Um, Also, shout out God and everybody. And my album just dropped all platforms. That's Spotify, Apple, etc. All platforms. It's there. So check that out as well. Old School is gonna be the number one single soon. So y'all please tune in. Um, Man, shout out Shannon. Shout out Chris. Hey, what more can I say?
Thank you, Shannon. Any last words?
Just wanted to say my book is on Amazon. It's not over,
Mm-hmm.
and we're just gonna keep staying positive and keep pushing forward. This Corona, Lord say the same that it's kind of settled down and we can get back out here and working and putting this great music out. I want to ask Miss Dooms because she graces and with a little something before we leave.
Oh
Let
yeah.
bless us.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Something quick. Okay. Funny cigarettes for my trouble. It wasn't easy. Let some people go, but I still love them. Oh no, gotta believe me. Sometimes I feel like I can't win the skin I'm in. They said my wall is just too dark. I can't feel deep. Words to the one who tried to hurt me with goodbye. Bye. She. Peace, people. Peace, peace, peace.
Peace, peace. Thank you guys, man. Thank you, man. That was a
Appreciate
great
you,
one,
brother.
man. Much love, much love.
Love.
Much love.
Appreciate everybody for tuning in. It was a great show. It was a great show. Miss Dooms, Crystal Dooms, you guys was able to hear something from her at the end of the show. Make sure you go check out her album. I got it at the bottom of the screen right there. It is on Facebook, Crystal Dooms. Instagram at Crystal Dooms. Album is also Doomesday at the bottom of the screen. Y'all see it. Doomesday, Doomsday by Crystal Dooms. Make sure you guys go check that out as well. You can also follow Shannon Ravar on the bottom of the screen at Street Kings on Instagram. That's Shannon Ravar at Street Kings with a Z on Instagram. It's new book. It's not over. The Will to Keep Fighting is out right now on Amazon. So make sure y'all also go check that out as well. Great guy. Like I said, he had an accident at 19, was paralyzed from the waist down, has not allowed that to stop him at any means. By all means necessary, he's continued to strive to, physical fitness, mental fitness, to do more than people walking around and doing what they want to do every day, how they want to do it, doing. So definitely make sure you guys go check that out. It's not over. The Will to Keep Fighting. I'm gonna have to get with him as well too, because if you know me, then you know I want to go skydiving. He just went skydiving. You can actually look it up. Shannon Ravar. Just Google Shannon Ravar. You'll be able to see the video of him skydiving uh, on News Channel 10 in Louisiana. So definitely make sure y'all go check it out as well. Go get the new Crystal Doomsday album. It's your boy Chris Dubai. This is Richmond Creators and Small Businesses. I thank everybody for tuning in. Rich Creators TV. YouTube, make sure you follow us, Richmond Creators and Small Businesses TV. We're also on Instagram at Rich Creators TV, at Rich Creators TV, as you see at the top of the screen on the right. And we're on Facebook at Richmond Creators and Small Business. It's your boy. New interview tomorrow. Mike Tolbert, owner, entrepreneur, a Triple M major mobile mechanic. Mike Tolbert will be discussing auto world, and how it is to own his own business, do mobile work, and all that type of stuff like that. That we'll be able to get some tips for business and strategies for you guys. So hope you guys enjoy it, man. See y'all tomorrow. Same time, same place, same studio. It's your boy, same face.